Hey, welcome to the channel! It's time to do some sniffing around and investigate in Medieval Chronicles episode 1.2! Okay, so, what do we have? Well, we have so much stuff we could check out. Let's first check out the window. This is the window March fell through. I should compare it with my other clues to learn more about it. Hey, Doc, tell me more about this window. Okay. I already mentioned that this window was worn out and as a result broke easily when Mr. March crashed through it. Did you find something more? Upon closer inspection, I found some dead bugs which appear to be termites. Termites? This place has termites? Remember I said that the window would need months to wear out this much? With termites, the timeline is reduced to weeks. It still doesn't fit our timeline, since the wife wasn't dead yet. Of course, there's always a possibility that this was a crazy coincidence. That's for me to decide. Thanks, Doc. Didn't think you would actually be useful. You are most welcome. Yeah, I actually didn't expect him to be useful either. Let's talk to Polly again. What's up? Found anything? I am not talking to you until you reimburse me on my ice cream. Do you know how hard it is to get one of those ice cold? Fine. I'll pay you for it. In installments. What is your opinion on a 12-month plan? How poor are you? Let me guess, all the money goes into alcohol, doesn't it? Alright, fine. I'll also write you a love note to replace the one your wife wrote. That will just create more misunderstandings. Just forget it. Talk to me only when you have clues to show me. Alright, so only clues. Fine. If you ask me, the whole scenario points at this being a murder. The only question is, who? That's true. Who made these candles? They're still going since last night. Those are some good candles. So, here we have a chair. Hey Doc, tell me more about this chair. Okay. So I have been fiddling around with the chair and it turns out it has a simple spring mechanism inside. Springs? So the chair was meant to shake and jump all around. Yes, I'm guessing our psychic is not being completely honest with us. You should ask her about it. So then, did she set it up so that Mr. March will be thrown out? No, the chair went haywire because most of its inner parts were destroyed by termites. Termites again? Maybe we should have this whole place checked for them. Unless our psychic was planning this murder weeks ahead, I highly doubt it was intentional. Both the window and chair were affected by the termites, which resulted in March's death. If this is truly a coincidence, then fate must really hate this guy. Whatever, it is still more plausible than Officer Lawfoot's ghost theory. Sadly, that's actually true. Books. Summoning Ghosts 101. Palm readings for dummies, 5 simple life hacks to make a deal with the devil. Number 3 will shock you. What is number 3? This one is filled with forbidden items. There's a spoon that always spills food and a love potion for frogs. This thing is full of those damn candles. How much psychics does it take to change a candle? Miss June was sitting on this chair. Let's investigate the other chairs as well. Mr. May was sitting on this chair. Something strange about this one. There's something below this chair. It's a book. No, wait. A diary? This is the diary of March's dead wife. It seems it fell down in the confusion. The last entry in the diary is, "Oh my love, how excited I am that we can finally get to meet your mother. I can't wait for us all to be together forever." Together forever? That can't be a coincidence. I should hold on to this. The psychic sat on this chair. Yep. And that's the ball. The crystal ball. There's a horrible and ugly monster trapped in this crystal ball. Oh, wait, it's just my reflection. Oh, Dregg. No self-appreciation.
How long do I have to wait here? I've important meetings to attend.
I believe they can wait, considering your business partner died.
He was a good friend, but just so you know, I missed my father's funeral to close a business deal.
I wasn't aware furnishing was such a giant business.
The furnishing is just one of my many businesses, so if you think that I killed John for his money, you're dead wrong.
So if not for the money, why did you kill him?
Wait, that came out wrong. What I'm saying is that I had nothing to do with John's death. It must be June!
Yeah, I heard when you were talking to Polly. Why do you suspect the lady?
Well, she's the one who organized today's event and even paid that psychic too. I was invited at the very last minute.
Very well. Stay here for now. I might have questions for you later.
Do I have a choice? Just hurry up.
Alright, let's ask him some questions.
It had to be June. She was the only one here who was close to the couple and today's event was organized by her.
Okay, can you tell me something about the book?
I doubt the diary has anything specific about me since I didn't meddle in his personal life.
So, no real use to me. Okay, so then let's continue. Okay, you should have some answers for me. So, what's a lady like you doing in a place like this? Excuse me? Are you flirting with me? No, I'm saying that this place is too nice for someone like you. How rude! I'm Fiona April, I'm a tourist guide for supernatural spots. I frequent this place more than you think. Would you like a tour of a real haunted house? Oh, no. No, I would not. I would literally shit my pants and I would friggin' run outside the first strange thing I see. No, for real, no. Oh no. Nothing horrifying for me, thank you. No need, I live in one. So, how are you related to this messy ghost murder? I was the one who introduced Mr. March's deceased wife, Roseanne, to Madame Augustus several weeks ago. We made reservations for last night to summon the ghost of March's mother to talk to her. But I was surprised when March told us she died, and he had Madame Augustus summon her spirit instead. I never knew she died since we received the payment, but only now I found out that Miss June was the one who made the payment. I see. I highly doubt she could tell me more, unless it's about supernatural things. Then let her talk about the supernatural. Do you think the ghost would come after me next? I'm just a simple tour guide. Nothing else to say. What about the book? The diary? Oh, yeah, March brought it along, but beyond that, I don't know, I think I could be of much help. Why is every time, instead of brought, the R is missing and it says bought? It's like in every freaking game, that same mistake is done over and over and over again. Madame Augustus. Dregg Morris, we finally meet. You've heard of me? Of course, the spirits go haywire around you. It seems they are strangely attracted and repelled at the same time in your presence. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I don't wish to tempt fate by meddling with affairs beyond my sight. What about March? Did you not attempt to toy with his fate with your mumbo-jumbo? Believe what you must, but my powers are real, and the spirit summoned last night was indeed of his wife. So you believe that the ghost killed him? I don't know, but one thing is certain. That spirit is in pain. It was vengeful, and for whatever reason it took it out on Mr. March. Stay seated. I may have questions for you later. I have time to spare. Yeah, what's up with the mechanism in the chair? Tell me. Hey, magic lady, we found a hidden mechanism in the chair that makes it shake like a dancer. I see. It was just as I feared. The spirit broke the brakes and sent Mr. March flying through the window. Unless your spirit can transform into termites, I doubt that's what happened. Termites? In the chair? So this was an accident. I should have taken better care of my equipment. So why does a real psychic need moving chairs? Used to be that people were happy with simple readings, but today's generation wants something flashy and more mysterious. So the flashing candles and moving chairs were all part of a performance? Yes, but the summonings were real. People just don't realize that his parents are not entertainment. You don't know when to give up, do you? You, who has believed more ludicrous things, should not question me. If you want to solve this case, you need to believe that the spirit was indeed summoned last night and it was vengeful. I actually cannot. I cannot believe that. I usually ask my clients to bring something the deceased held dear to form a connection. Mr. March brought this diary for it. Okay, so now we know about the diary a little more. Not really that much.
My powers are real, but I do need money to live, which is why I sometimes use special effects to attract new customers.
Should I talk to the guards?
I'm planning a birthday party. What do you usually do on your birthday?
Oh, don't ask him. Contemplate life choices and drink till I can't feel my soul. That's what I was expecting.
If you're such an antisocial person, why would you ever work as a cop?
I was always passionate about not starving to death.
Have you ever been too nice and ended up in a situation which could have been avoided if you were an asshole?
What is this nice you speak of? Greetings, miss.
It's June. Martha June. I'm a close friend of Mr. and Mrs. March. Well, was.
I'm Jack Morris, the king of bad decision makers.
Just so you know, I had nothing to do with John's death. In fact,
Yes, you what?
Nothing. I was a close friend of Roseanne since college days, so the couple meant a lot to me.
I see.
The one you should be looking at is that Richard May. He claims to be John's friend, but he's all about money. Officer Polly is right to suspect him, as he will do anything for money, even murder.
I'll take it into consideration. That long pause while introducing herself means she's hiding something. I will have to show some proof to make her open up. Yep, so let's start off with our first clues. Hey, so I found Mr. March's diary.
Oh, John brought it along to better bond with Roseanne's spirit.
Yeah, well, I hope her ghost won't haunt me for reading it, but I did find something interesting.
My loving husband! I'm so glad we all could be friends again after what Martha did.
Oh.
I'm glad you forgave her for trying to break off the wedding. You must understand she was young, and so were we. Did you have to make a female voice? It was oddly disturbing hearing her speak.
I'm a dedicated man when it comes to useless stuff. Now, mind telling me what that was all about?
It's true. I used to have a crush on John myself.
I wasn't aware that the furnishing business was a lady attraction magnet. I should buy stocks.
But I got over it soon after. It took some time, but we got over it and had become friends again, just like the diary said.
Why were you crushing on your best friend's boyfriend?
I don't know. I just thought maybe their relationship wasn't deep enough. But then again, I was young and stupid. But Roseanne was very understanding. She held on to me despite my mistakes, and we ended up closer than ever.
I see. Women. I don't simply understand them. It's very easy, Dregg. Just talk to him like you would talk to a normal human being. That's all it takes, I guess.
I don't think the spirit killed John, but not because I don't believe in ghosts. It's simply that Roseanne would never hurt John.
And to be fair, come on, this could not have been a real accident. Someone must have pushed that chair in that direction or something. Come on. Oh, and wait, those candles were going on and off. Yeah, I think I have to talk with the doc. With Dr. Psy first.
By the way, how have you been? Still channeling your misguided hatred towards the post office?
I'm getting better, I think. I beat post office workers only half to death now.
Good, that means our sessions are working. How do you feel about participating in a group therapy next time?
Unless you want to lose your other patients, I would suggest against it.
A fair point. Well, if you find any clues you want to discuss, feel free to talk to me.
So, did you find anything about the blood warts written so horrifyingly on the floor?
Ah, yes. Well, I tasted it.
Ew!
It's not real blood.
Wait, it isn't? How do you even know what blood tastes like? You know what? I don't want to know.
It is definitely some chemical compound, but I can't exactly determine what it is, or how it suddenly appeared.
But doesn't this contradict with your theory that this was an accident?
I think it was set up by the psychic for some dramatic effect, as it served no purpose in March's death.
I should look for more information on the chemical used. Well, something doesn't add up. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or rather, the giant bloody words.
I didn't have anything to do with it, I swear.
But what does together forever mean? I thought you could enlighten me since you were close to the couple.
Oh, that was their tagline at the wedding. John's deceased mother believed in eternal love. I guess it's related to that.
Until she died, of course. What details can you give me about her death?
Well, it happened several weeks ago. John and Roseanne recently bought a new house, but the stairs were not built properly, it seems. Witnesses claimed it broke when she was climbing up. She lost her balance and crashed head first, breaking her neck.
And Mr. March believed it was murder.
Yes, despite police investigation claiming it was an accident, he never backed down on his theory.
Is that why he got killed? Because someone is trying to cover this whole thing up?
But there was never any proof found supporting his theory.
So he decided to ask the person herself.
You must understand, he loved her, he was desperate. If there was a chance, we had to try.
Yeah, well, Hit's always said that love is anxious, or stupid. I forgot which one. Anxious or stupid? Oh, come on. Dregg, love is much more than that. Oh yeah, Tira, we didn't talk to her yet. Working hard, I hope?
That's an insult, hearing those words come from your mouth. Even walking around is hard work compared to your work.
What can I say? Drinking all night is not exactly energetic.
So stop drinking!
I'd rather die.
I can arrange that. Just give me a hammer and your head for 5 minutes.
We'll have to wait until I destroy the post office.
Whatever. Unless you have clues to discuss, stop bothering me and suffer in a corner. Hey, did you check out those giant blood words written on the floor? Pretty spooky, right?
Sorry to disappoint, but Sai has already found out that it isn't blood, but some red chemical compound.
Aw, that's not good for my ghost theory. Wait, did you say chemical?
Yes, what about it?
Hold on a second. I found these racked in the garbage.
They are red. Culprit must have used these to write the giant words. Why did you not bring it up earlier?
Because they didn't smell of blood, and I was sure those words were written with blood. Besides, in case you haven't noticed, the chemical has long since dried up. It was in the garbage for days, or weeks.
So, either time travel exists, or these racks have no relation with the words.
Well, this is more like it. I bet ghosts can time travel. My theory is back on track.
Not to support Tira's theory, but the rags do match the marks. I should hold on to these for now. Someone set this all up weeks before and was planning on this murder. That's really interesting to know. The rags, the window with the termites, the chair and the termites.
Diary? Wasn't it used to summon a ghost? Maybe the ghost is still inside it. Give it to me along with scissors.
Ghosts don't hide in books. They carry it around and scare people with it. Brush up on your ghost lore, noob.
The supernatural does exist. Just look at you. I find it highly probable that you're a bridge troll.
I should crush your bones and eat them for insulting me like that. Let us assume you're right about the ghosts. Why would a wife kill her husband if he was the one trying to find her killer?
Isn't it obvious? They were lovers. She wanted him to join her in the afterlife.
You are saying she killed him out of love?
Didn't you notice those big words, together forever? She wanted to spend eternity with him.
This only holds true if her death was really an accident. If so, then March's efforts were in vain. Okay, so we still have to go and talk to that dude, but we have a desk here. Who the hell subscribes to psychic fashion? If you have the option to subscribe to Dark Munkey, I mean, come on! I had to put that one in. Subscribe! Ooh. Or you shall be haunted until... I don't know. Until forever! Okay, so... I guess we should talk to... May? About the bloody rags. Why are you trying to impersonate a dog? I will have you know identity theft of animals is a serious crime.
That's not it. I recognize the smell, but where is it coming from?
That's probably the stink of failure upon me. Not to mention, I've been drinking all night. Oh, and I have these rags in my pocket. Dude, Dregg, have some freaking self-respect, come on.
That's it. I knew I recognized that smell. Where did you get that?
You know what this chemical is?
Of course. It's a byproduct from the old paints we used to order. Cheap stuff. Almost ruined our business.
What? How so?
It was a coating. We used it to protect our furniture from water before we painted it, but it was a faulty product. The damn thing spoiled the wood and changed its color when exposed to heat or cold.
That's really interesting to know. It spoiled the wood and it changed the color. Both those things are actually present in this case. So that's how the words appeared. But where did the heat and cold come from that triggered it?
Hey wait, those words! Someone used it to write those damn words!
How do I know it wasn't you?
Why the hell would I give the only clue that connects me as a suspect?
Fair point. Yeah, May didn't do it. I'm certain of that. Now indeed, where did the heat and the cold come from? What are your thoughts about the death of March's wife?
I've been thinking too, and what if March was telling the truth? What if his wife really was killed by someone and that someone was afraid that March will sooner or later find the truth?
So this someone killed March too to hide his original crime?
Precisely.
But the wife's death was ruled out as an accident.
I'm thinking of reopening that case once we get back. Knowing what we know now could make a difference.
I see. Let's talk to Dr. Sai about, all the other clues.
If both husband and wife died in accidents, this will be a crazy coincidence. And a bit romantic.
The hell kind of romance novels are you reading?
As a man of science, I think the probability of ghosts existing is below 75%.
Isn't that actually pretty high?
Well, we are in medieval times. Science is still an infant at this point.
Fourth wall broken!
Ooh, a diary! Anything about her nightly adventures?
I think I'm gonna keep this away from you. Also, I'm cancelling my next appointment until I can get those words out of my mind. I know a person who would exactly fit Dr. Sai's profile. Like, actually spot on. And it's starting to creep me out. For real. So, Madame Augustus told me about her flickering light effects and shaking chairs.
She did? Just so you know, Madame Augustus' powers are real, but people don't believe it until they see something flashy. In fact, the psychic business has been real slow. Except the regulars. Mr. March was the only new client.
You don't show the effects to regulars?
It's a marketing pitch. Once they're real then, no need to be flashy next time.
Tell me more about Mrs. March's visit.
Well, she approached me weeks ago looking for a discreet psychic to summon her mother-in-law's spirits. Money was not an issue, and she was looking for an authentic one, so I introduced her to Madame Augustus. Madame Augustus rarely gets new customers nowadays, so she put on a good flashy show for her. Unfortunately, her bond with the spirit was not strong enough, which is why an appointment for last night was set with her husband present.
Why so late? If business was slow, couldn't she have gotten an earlier appointment?
She claimed she needed time to convince her husband, as he was not as spiritual as her.
Any idea why she wanted to summon her mother-in-law? Usually people will avoid doing that.
Don't know, the spirit never came, so she never revealed the reason behind it.
Something about the summoning bugs me, but what? The wife was already there weeks ago, so she was here before she died. And they found termites here, and she fell down a staircase, a wooden staircase. I'm starting to be convinced that termites were in that wooden staircase as well, and probably it wasn't an accident. Tell me, if you don't even believe in this stuff, why did you even come here?
Because despite how everyone sees me, I do care for my friends, and John was a good one at that. These damn fakers will say anything to fill their pockets. Even I don't do business on people's emotions.
So how would you describe last night's incident?
I was shocked at first, but when I returned to my senses, I realized that he was murdered by June and the damn psychic.
Are you suggesting they work together?
Think about it. An elaborate plan like this would require planning and access to this place. They set the stage for John's death and conveniently framed the so-called ghosts. Since Roseanne already had an appointment for last night, June only had to egg John on to attend it after that.
It's something to consider, I'll give you that. But you know who else was here weeks ago? Roseanne. Hey, I find the victim's wife's diary. March was using it to summon her.
Interesting. Let me see. This could shed some light on our case.
Probably it wasn't an accident.
What are these? Love letters?
Yeah, the husband and wife used to write to each other before they got married.
Interesting. Check out the ones sent by the husband. They are written on the backs of shipping invoices.
He was probably saving office supplies. What's your point?
Do the maths, you idiot! Do these numbers appear off to you?
You are already aware of my vengeful grudge against the devil's arithmetic.
It means someone within the business was falsifying the records and funneling the money.
Money laundering? But who? No, but it can't be Mr. May because he was only involved at last second. It can't be May.
Who else? I bet Mr. May was the one doing it, and March was literally carrying the proof around. This is great! Now I have a solid motive for murder! I can't wait to haul his smug face to jail. By the way, don't go showing these letters to May until I have him secured, or else he could go back and destroy the records to save himself.
But these invoices don't mention who wrote them. What if Marge was the one funneling money? It is not me. I think that was everything I could get from this place. Now to crack this case wide open. Was only involved at last second. It can't be me. I understand what happened. I'm ready to begin the final stage now. But that's going to be for the next episode. Leave a comment if you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!